Today, I'm going to teach you the simple way to choose a generator for your bounce house business. My name's Nick Glassett. I'm the owner of the Jump Off. Let's keep it simple. So I just bought this bad boy today. It is a beast. It's 9,000 watts. But here's the trick. Don't worry about watts when you buy a generator. What? Yeah, I'm going to teach you the simple way. But first, a couple things you need. A, gas. Regular old gas. B, this takes 10W30, but it's a motor. It's like an engine. It needs lubrication. It comes with a teeny bit in there, but don't run it till you put this in. I put in almost the whole bottle. It's like a lot. And the last thing that you need is fuel stabilizer. So this I've already put in. So I already put it in here, and I already put it in here. But basically it makes sure that your gas doesn't go bad. It preserves your gas for a longer time. We don't use generators all that much at the Jump Off. We just don't have a bunch of rentals that need generators. Today we do. We've got 3 units going. So I'm going to run 3 units today off of this generator. I'm about to show you how. Dude, I smell like gas so bad. You're not going to worry about what the watts are of your generator. I don't care about running watts. I don't care about starting watts. I don't care about any of it. The reason is it doesn't matter for your bounce house business. Let me show you why I say that. See these red boxes? Every single one of these red boxes is its own 20 amp breaker. So you've got one 28 amp breaker there with 2 outlets. On this 20 amp breaker, you can run 1 blower, regardless of size. It will handle it, it'll be great. You cannot run 2, you will pop the breaker, just like when you're at a house. See this red box? It's its own separate 20 amp breaker. Weird. So that means I can run 1 blower here, and I can run 1 blower here for a total of 2 blowers. Every 20 amp breaker gets its own blowers. Now, when you go buy yourself your own generator for your bounce house business, please be careful. You can get 10 amp breakers. You can get 15 amp breakers. Avoid that at all costs. All you're looking for on your entire generator is 20 amp breaker, 20 amp breaker, and then here's the kicker. This next box over here is what's called a 30 amp breaker. Your 30 amp breaker is to run the air conditioner of your camper. It comes with a goofy looking plug. You see that? This one's really weird looking. It actually comes with 2 on this generator. Oh, I know why. They're 2 different plugs. I don't know the names of these plugs. I'm not qualified for that, but they have 3 prongs or 4 prongs. That is to run your 30 amp instruments, such as the air conditioner on your camper. But let me show you something cool. Bingo. So you can go on Amazon, I'll link it down in the description, and you can buy this little puppy for about 30 bucks if I remember right. It's got a 30 amp plug on this end, and then 3 120s on this end, or your regular 3-pronged plugs. Let me show you what to do with this. So I'm gonna take my little doohickey, I'm gonna plug it in here, and twist. So now, in my 30 amp breaker, I have 3 plugs. So off a 30 amp breaker, you can run 2 blowers. So not 3, I know there's 3 plugs, don't do 3, just 2. But I can run blower, 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 blower. Now I can run 4 blowers off my 1 generator. Now this is a 9,000 watt, it's nice and big, but again, you don't need to worry about that. They're not gonna make a generator that can't handle what you're about to plug into it as long as you take the breakers for their word. That's the secret of the whole entire thing. Now, I just bought this bad boy today because we have an event tomorrow and our old beater, which is right there, I'll show it to you in a second, was having some issues. I took it all apart, I tried to rebuild the carburetor, it still was having some issues. The event today is a very prominent hospital that's around here, so I wanted to make sure that we had all of our ducks covered. So that way today we're gonna be using this to run 1, 2, 3 blowers. Okay, so here's our old beater one that I was telling you about. I had it for about 12 years. It was a personal generator because I live in New Orleans and we have hurricanes that come through and crush our lives sometimes. I was having a very hard time getting it running properly yesterday, so I just went and bought that new one today. But basically on this one, you've got the same thing I was talking about. You have 1 regular plug. This one only has literally 1 regular plug right there. And then you've got your 30 amp over here. They're each on separate breakers. So this little bad boy can run 3 blowers. 1, and then off your 30 amp, boom, 2 more blowers. It's time for an upgrade because Jump Off's getting busy. We need nice stuff, not crappy stuff. So that's why I got the new one. All right, so I've got fuel in it with stabilizer. I've got the oil full, nice and tight. We are good to go. Let's get this puppy running. I didn't buy the battery yet. I didn't realize it didn't come with it. My other inverter generator that my dad has, that's like the quiet fancy one, it comes with its own battery. This one didn't. So if I had a battery for it, which I will buy one, it'll have electric push button start. You just go like this and it'll start right up. I don't have that, so I've got to pull the cord, but no big deal. Here we go. Shut that off so we don't give ourselves carbon monoxide poisoning. This Predator set me back, I believe, $600, possibly $700. I don't exactly remember. At Harbor Freight. It was on sale yesterday, so I kind of got a nice little deal. A little bit of a bummer, you got to buy the battery separate and the wheels separate. The wheels were another $60, I believe. So kind of silly, but it is what it is. There you go. Now you know how to pick a generator for your bounce house business. Hit the subscribe button. Watch this new video. And I love you. Peace out.